They're set to go as they will match up with the Chicago Bears. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain.
You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And now the first NFL carry for the former Georgia star, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second and 11 now. Stafford. He's going to go on top for the end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Geronimo Allison there to make the grab. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead.
Prater lining up for the point after.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7. Bears.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. inside of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago.
First down, Chicago.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Gun, Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Lions will take over at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Stafford on first down. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
A gain of 5. First down, Detroit.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
5-yard line.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Stafford. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throw back across his body. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 40.
was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Duron Harmon makes the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do down.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky will get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, 46 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
His kick is
extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Intercepted. And Jackson picks it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trubisky will throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown.
David Montgomery, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears have taken the lead.
The kick is
and his kick is right through.
Makes the score Bears 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Detroit Lions.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. Space to run past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle. But they allow the conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. First down, and they go with Swift again. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Stafford. And it's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. There defensively was Buster Screen to knock it away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Jimmy Graham.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
And the Bears first down.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 20.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Trubisky on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson. 34 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kicker.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And taken right at the 35. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Bears take over
at their own 48-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Going deep this time for Miller. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. That'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
11 on the play.
I would think that by now people are done underestimating Tariq Cohen because of his stature when they see him at about 5'6", 5'7". But he can do it all. He can run inside, run to the perimeter, but he also catches the ball really well in the backfield. He had more receptions than carries last season. He kind of looks like Darren Sproles, who's been his inspiration as an NFL player. In 2018, Tariq Cohen was a Pro Bowler as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears. Touchdown. Anthony Miller as the first half is winding down. As the Bears push further out in front. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Bears 27, Lions 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first down at Stanford. Got a man, that's Allison. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now a carry for Swift. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
At the 40.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. Well, Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in and know you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Khalil Mack getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Third and long. It's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. The credit that sack to Robert Quinn.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That's...
Oh, they're on 2. Oh, this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Davis now to return it. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Jared Davis able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. This is a quick pass from Trubisky. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Jamie Collins in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, here's Agnew. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Throwing again. Stafford. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Those passes intercepted for a 13 win. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Nice gain there by the second-year runner out of Iowa State, David Montgomery, who often finishes his runs moving forward and knocking defenders back. He finished tied with Josh Jacobs for the most carries by a rookie last year. But what the Bears need from him, improve on his 3.7 yards per attempt. If he gets that up into the 4s, look out. He can control the game with his running.
The 29-yard line.
Second and 11. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
On third down, Trubisky. And able to find Graham, complete. He's going to be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Down, Chicago.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Lions' 41-yard.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The Bears on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. of the gun. Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Well, they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown.
Mitchell Trubisky with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they're going to get this beyond the 30 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To the air again, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. Stafford to his 2nd-year tight end, Hockenson, for a Lion 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing at Stafford. A tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
The 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's funny, partner, you often hear how tough it is for a rookie receiver to adjust to the NFL. I think the same is true for tight ends. You're asking them to do a lot in the NFL game with the additional blocking.
And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones there to make the grab. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Get to the football. It's blocked. He's got Daly. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. And And this crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Things go wrong even after a touchdown in this one.
To kick off for Detroit.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Christian Jones able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here comes Miller. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Bears.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 49 yards on the ground. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Trubisky going to take it on the sneak. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Bears, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road.